Familia, it is I, Louis Sankara, on a very special Christmas day. And it is also the Manga Poppy. Welcome, welcome to this glorious day. We've been hyping up Christmas for a while. Welcome. How are you all doing tonight? I'm very excited to bring you all the official romance special Christmas list. And I'm going to show you all right over here. Here we have it right in front of us. That's a preview of what we have. This is this is right in front of us. This is the tier list we're going to be going through on all the best romances and their Christmas specials ranked for you here tonight. We're going to let everyone come in. Enjoy, kick back for the next hour. You know what I mean? Spend the holidays together. This fine December 25th, and it's about to be 8 p.m. right now, PST. So how are y'all doing this Christmas day? How are we feeling tonight? I'm doing great. We're actually gonna be unboxing a little something special later on, Familia. We got this over here. Revens, welcome, man. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. How you been? I've been pretty good over here on the Manga Poppy side. We're going to be going through this tier list, though. And right off the bat, I just wanted to start off by saying this is my favorite one right here. We're going to be doing Nagatoro right over here. We're going to be throwing this right up. So, yes, we have 10 series that we're going to be going through tonight. And you can agree with my rankings. You can disagree with my rankings. I want to hear some of your thoughts on this. And we're going to jump right into it. So, that was a lie. I'm not doing Nagatoro first. I'm doing Komi Can't Communicate and its Christmas arc. And we're gonna give it a nice and saucy a B tier. It wasn't too shabby. Now listen, before any Komi fans go after me, right? Like I said, it was a decent Christmas special. And with this format too, we're going to be talking about what exactly went on, to kind of break it down for you all in the episode / manga chapter. So we're going to be bringing that up in a moment. Here, I'm going to switch over to my face because I actually have a pretty big right over here slideshow that I'm going to show you all. Right over here. As you can see, I'm gonna describe it to you. I brought visuals this time. I did my homework. All right. So you all can let me know if you agree or not. But jumping right into it. So for Komi chapter 86, we get, the Christmas special is starting. Also, Revan says, Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. Had some good Christmas dinner and chatted with my cousin that I barely get to see. That's always great when you get to chat with a cousin that you haven't seen in the longest, and I mean longest time. Blue Eyes, hello, I'm back. Blue Eyes, welcome, man. Merry Christmas. How you doing? How was your Christmas? Did you also have a Christmas dinner with a cousin? I had Christmas dinner earlier. I actually want to bring up what I did today, but right now, for the most part, I had a pretty good morning. Had a nice dinner. I had Portos. If y'all don't know Portos, it's like this. What is it? It's not Peruvian. Yeah, I think it is Peruvian, but it's like fried food. Anyways, welcome, Blue Eyes. Let's get into this Komi chapter. We'll talk more about Christmas a little later. So Komi in chapter 86 to 98. So when Komi was feeling the holiday blues with no plans for Christmas, that's when Najimi called, inviting her for a surprise party that evening. Now, in a panic, she was reluctant to go to the party, but her brother, as we have over here, basically persuaded her to go shop for a gift for the party. And so after much indecision, they try even haggling some of the people there at the place. We get a sweater that Komi chooses out, which is a pink sweater. Now, at the party, Komi is surprised Not just for Christmas, right? Because she doesn't usually celebrate the Christmas with other people, but for her birthday too. Receiving a giant black plushie of a cat, as a present, because it's also doubled as her birthday. And she got to see all her friends, man. The night was full of laughter, and it was very memorable. And yeah, she was just overwhelmed with a bunch of joy. Also, we get this cute panel, right? This is like a bonus panel right here that you see with Komi with her Christmas outfit. So pretty good, man. Pretty good. Now, Komi's initial reaction was misinterpreted as she texted everyone saying, her gratitude. But at the end of the night, she felt, a bunch of warmth by her friends and whatnot. She didn't really worry about it later on. And it was a bit romantic because at the end, her and the protagonist, they got to hang out with each other for a little bit, and it was nice. So Komi, it was a decent, chapter. It really revolved around her, but it was a solid B chapter, right? So on to the next one over here. I'm actually just jumping through them. We have my favorite, the goated Nagatoro. And for Nagatoro here, we got right at the bottom, I would give it an A. This is an A. I know I called it goated, but we'll give this an A. So over here, actually, you know what? He got to spend it with her. I'm changing my mind on the spot. It is goated. That's an S tier right there. So for the Nagatoro Christmas, it was between like chapter 69 to 98. We got to see Senpai have a dream, right? We can see on the left-hand side over here that he had a dream that he was on a Christmas date with Nagatoro. Real dandy, real beautiful. However, during this time, he also gave her a gift. And then as soon as he gave her the gift, he woke up, right? It's one of those, those Eminem memes. You know what I mean? Snap back to reality. So he realized that he actually bought a real gift for her after waking up. 69? Nice. Yeah, chapter 69. So he snapped back to reality. He realized, okay, I do actually have a gift, but the date is not there. So on Christmas Eve, right after the principal gave their speech, they're back at school, everyone prepared to head home. It's the holidays. Nagatoro approached Senpai, asking if he'd spend Christmas alone, kind of being like a jerk. But before he could answer or present her a gift, her friends intervenes, pulling them into the library where an argument was unfolded. It doesn't really matter. Gamono-chan was annoyed because Sakura and Rabai-chan had other plans. Casual dates for Sakura. We remember her, right? She has the blonde hair. It's Nagatoro's friends, her friend group. And time with her boyfriend for Rabi-chan, leaving only Yoshi and Nekoba for karaoke, right? We have Yoshi, remember the cute cat girl, and then we have her other friends, right? So as the girls with boys, clashed for the girls without boys, you know what I mean? They both wanted, the girls without boys wanted to spend time with them. Senpai spotted a gift in Nagatoro's bag. He's like, oh, damn. Matching his own gift. They shared an awkward look, right? So they both saw that they had each other's gifts and whatnot. So they exchanged these kind of looks like, I know what you are and I know what you have. So after some time, right, Gamono-chan asked Nagatoro to join them at karaoke, prompting Nekoba to tease her if, her and Nagatoro or her and Senpai were dating. And the result ended up to both of them blushing in embarrassment. But fast forward later on, we get to the roof, right? And they do end up exchanging some gifts. So Senpai got Nagatoro this quite beautiful scarf over here. As you can see, she's real happy about it. She thanks him and whatnot. And that's the main thing that goes down. They exchange the gifts. They spend a Christmas together, and they go off. And it's a dandy time. That's ranked as a solid S tier right there. So I was happy about that. Also, Curlia BB, hi. Curlia, Merry Christmas and welcome to La Familia. How you doing tonight? How's your Christmas been? We're just here going over the tier list. We're actually on our third one right now. So we're going to be doing the third one. Wait, what is the third one, Familia? Dangers in My Heart. So the Dangers in My Heart. This one, we would rank it also as an S tier romance special. This is a S tier romance special due to the fact that it's quick and there's an exchange involved over here. A very quick exchange involved. So to break it down, this is chapter 135.1. Now, where's the point one, you ask? Well, it's from Twitter. So the author, she uploaded it on Twitter as a fun little, bonus panel for Christmas. And it's only 2 pages. It's only, I say panel, but it's 2. It's 2 pages right there. So this bonus chapter, 2 pages, were, uploaded on Christmas in 2023. We see Ichikawa trying to wrap a scarf around himself, but Yamada, she insists that she wants to put the scarf on for him, right? So they're in a struggle together, as you can see in the panels right in front of you. Well, as she's insisting to do it, she eventually, Yamada, pulls him into a kiss. And funny enough, right, the panel, it, it's very quick right over here. You can see they're struggling. She pulls him in. And then it says, just like this, Ichikawa Kotaro, dead at age 14. So his heart stops, right? It's real wholesome stuff, real cute. I'd probably drop it down to like an A if it wasn't, such a nice and wholesome chapter. And A also because how short a chapter it is. You can call it a chapter or a 2-page kind of spread, but man, I wish that was longer. I think a lot of us do, but it was a nice touch. It was a nice touch, especially following her Twitter. So for number 4, this one's good. We have Pseudo Harem. This is a newer series that not too many people are familiar with, and it's quite nice. Pseudo Harem is quite nice. So this one, we would drop it into an A. We drop this into an A. This is solid. It's not perfect, but it's solid. So for Pseudo Harem, let's bring up this slideshow real quick. Also, let me know if the audio sounds good, Familia. I kind of turned it up a tiny bit, a tad bit. We scrolled it down a little. I need to hear my voice a little louder. So for the next slideshow, right over here, this is also a short chapter. This is only spanning like 7 pages. So this is like half of it right here. But Pseudo Harem, getting back into it, this is chapter 23. So it's unique. It's a rainy Christmas day. And we have Rin over here. You can see the girl in the black hair. Joins Yeji for shopping for last minute presents, right? This is Christmas Day we're talking about. Now, the only reason she wanted to go with Yeji is to essentially give him a helping hand. Give him a hand just in case he didn't have any assistance. She, in her own words, right, she says that he needs what did she say over here? I thought you might end up with a lot of things to carry. There you go. So she thought he had a lot of things. Also, Rax, yeah, thank you very much, man. Make sure to like the video like Rax says. Merry Christmas to you as well. And yeah, show your support by doing that. Subscribe if you haven't already. And Noel Torres, hello. Hello, Noel. It's been a minute, man. Merry Christmas. How you doing? How's your Christmas been? Revan says audio is good. Oh, thank you, Revans. Okay. Audio is nice and clear. I'm making sure that it's not blowing out any speakers here. So she thinks that he might, end up with more presents. She kind of does like this blush. It's real cute. Now, keep in mind, this is their first time, first time like shopping together, and they've never gone out and done that. They have been, Rin right over here, she has been over to his place, and they have like lunch and dinner together before. Even outside of his place, outside of school and whatnot. So they've gone out, but they've never gone out kind of this intimate setting where, shopping and whatnot. Noel says impresionante. Very good. I'm glad it was very impressive Christmas. So right after, Yeji does end up actually buying a bunch of stuff. As you can see, he's kind of loaded. So Rin busts out her second personality and essentially says that she can help him out with her umbrella, right? And the personality is Cool-chan, a very calm and collective personality. Now, Yeji cracks a joke that it's now 3 of them under the umbrella, and Rin, she starts to add a bunch of other personalities, to kind of like entertain him, because Rin's an actress. And if you don't remember, if you're confused about busting out other personalities, Rin in Pseudo Harem, the whole point is that she has other personalities to fulfill Yeji's dream of having a harem. You know what I mean? Multiple girlfriends. But she's one girl and she acts very well, so she can act out all the other personalities. So that's why, they're joking about having multiple people under the umbrella. Also, Hefe says, "What's good? Hey, man, it's been a minute. How you been? Merry Christmas." Oh, that's the Pseudo Harem manga? Yeah, man. It's also an anime, too. Last season is when it dropped. Great stuff. Yeah, the Pseudo Harem. But towards the end of it, of their little get-together on Christmas Day, Yeji says in a cheerful way that he's glad that the both of them are the only ones standing under the umbrella. So, man, that melts your heart right there. It's like she came out to support him, and then at the end of the day, he shows his love and support back, in a little flirtatious way. It's cute. It's cute, and that's why I give it the A tier that it is. You know what I mean? You don't have to be heavy-handed on the romance sometimes. I'm straight, Unk. Hey, man, Unk. I'm glad you're doing well, though, Hefe. Also, Soulless Slacker says, "Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays." Soulless Slacker, Merry Christmas, man. How have you been? I wish all the Familia Merry Christmas here. Like, it's glad. I'm glad to be here today, right? It's honestly a pleasure for me. Wish I could have been here earlier, but we're here now, and it's a damn good Christmas. So yeah, let me know how you been, man. You too, Hefe. On to the next one. Yeah, it is solid. Pseudo Harem, it's great. So the next manga we have here is Kime no Todoke. Right, we have this Kime no Todoke over here. Right over here at the bottom. Now this one, I would also give it an A tier. We're being very generous here. I got to say, all the Christmas ones, it's hard to mess up Christmas manga specials. So in chapter 24, or if you watch the anime too, anime watchers, am I right? That's episode 22. Yeah, episode 22, chapter 24 if you're reading the manga. We get both of them at a winter vacation over here. Yeah, you see, you like that? You like that? We're prepared now. We got the manga panels on hold. So we get them at a winter vacation is coming, right? It's about to start. So Shizuru, the girl you have right over here, she takes remedial classes during this vacation. So Shota, he planned a Christmas Eve party, hoping that everyone could make it since classes ended by then. Sawako wanted to attend, but felt torn because her family traditionally spent the day together. You know what I mean? So, after trying to discuss it with her and her parents, she decides to give her friends their gifts early, right? She's not able to make it to the party. It is what it is. I do the same thing too. So she gives her friends the gifts early, telling them she couldn't come. However, Sawako was knitting a cap for Shota. She wanted to surprise him at this point. And on Christmas Eve, her dad found it, and this dude wore it. I don't have it on here, but he wore the present that she made, which is just that's a jerk move. Oh, also Hefe, yes, Nagatoro's Christmas special. I thought it was that good. I thought it was that good. I'm just a Nagatoro fan, so I'm always gonna be rooting for her. A tier at best. No, man, it was an S tier. But back to this story. So after her dad wore the cap, right? He ended up she ended up spending the day with her family. It is what it is. She's kind of embarrassed by that. Now, her dad gave her a cell phone as a gift. And Sawako, after spending that time with her family, she was happy she got a cell phone and she ran to the party. Only to find that the party already ended without her. You know what I mean? That's pretty awkward. You go there, you're the only one there. But Shota was still there, so the man she loves. You know what I mean? So that's pretty good. It's a pretty good trade-off. So he gave her a 4-leaf clover charm for her new phone. It's cute too. And she added him as her first contact because it was her first phone as well. Making it the end of the evening special, despite her late arrival. So these two, they exchanged gifts, and she got the contact now. So it was pretty wholesome. Also, Solis says, been good. Have you read the ultimate romance manga, Goodnight Poon Poon? JK. Goodnight Poon Poon. Are you trying to make people depressed on Christmas, man? People are gonna have a not so great night if you read Goodnight Poon Poon on Christmas. Funny enough, I think I read Goodnight Poon Poon actually on Christmas like 4 years ago. So that was a great experience. You got jokes though. Yeah, Hefe, that makes sense. Yeah, most definitely. So that's my favorite. So solid, man. It was solid. That's an A tier right there. They got to exchange the contact. It was relatively early on within their meeting. You know what I mean? So I like it. I like that one. Okay, so moving on, we have the one and only teasing master Takagi-san. That is, it's a staple in like the anime manga romance, right? That's like one of the first ones. Excuse me, I just bumped my mic. That's one of the first ones that we got. And it was popular. It was even popular enough that we got the Teasing Master Takagi-san spin-off to where they're actually parents now and they have their own child. And then we got a spin-off of that where it's Teasing Master what is it called? Wait, Teasing Master Takagi daughter. I'm cooked right now, Familia. What's the name of it? Nishikata. Teasing Master Nishikata, which is essentially the daughter now has her own spin-off manga to where she's trying to attract another boy. So we got a whole lineage of teasing, right? That's how good this manga was and how popular this manga was in the anime scene. So moving on to the actual episode. So this one is actually a Christmas episode special. So it's anime exclusive. But in the movie, Nishikata had this wild dream, right? Nishikata is the dude right here. We see in the orange, where Takagi, the girl in the brown hair, shows up in his room dressed as Santa Claus. So that's quite the fantasy. Now later, they met at the ferry to go to the mall for a new movie called 100% Unrequited Love. Now before hitting the cinema, right, they went to the arcade where Nishikata tried to outdo Takagi at the claw machine. So he tried, to win a prize, show her off. He ended up getting something. So, good on him, man. Good on him. Now, after that fact, at the movie theater, they decided to pretend that they were a couple to snag some free goodies because out there, it is it in Japan? In Japan, the day before you spend with your with your couple, whatever, your girlfriend, your boyfriend out there, versus out here, right? You spend it with your family. Regardless, after the movie, when they tried to snack some snacks, Takagi got curious about Nishikata's type of girl, what kind of girl he's looking for. Now, they then started to act all goofy and clumsy because, it's kind of awkward. Eventually ending up at a plaza where she admits that she was mimicking Kunyoko, the main girl from the movie, because, he seemed to kind of be into her. And so, hoping Nishikata would think she was cute, right? Now, as the Christmas trees, they light up, Nishikata gives Takagi a pair of mittens to keep her hands warm, which she absolutely adored and loved. So this man knew exactly what to get. And so, in return, Takagi had knitted himself a scarf, surprising with her craftiness. So, got mitts. We also have a scarf. That's beautiful. That's perfect. That's real wholesome stuff. Now, they ended the night by exchanging Christmas cards and then going home. So that's beautiful, man. I mean, it's perfect. This dude, wait, what did A say? I didn't even check this in the chat. Smash, next question. This dude, hey, no Merry Christmas, no nothing. Hey, you just come into my chat and then you start Discord. That's Merry Christmas, man. No comments. No comment. Just Merry Christmas. I hope you had a great night, a great day. And let me know how you've been. Hefe says, damn, A. Absolutely wild. So this one we actually skipped, and we haven't rated it yet. So that would go into also an A tier. That was just great. You know what I mean? They got the mittens, they got everything they could, in terms of like the rank, and yeah, that was solid. Okay, so I should have showed this visual over here. We did skip it. It is what it is, but you can see this is just a screenshot from the movie. This is her going on the date when the Christmas tree lights light up. Okay. So next we have the controversial one here. People might hate this. The Uzaki-chan anime/manga right over here. So Uzaki-chan, people might hate me for this, right? I like Uzaki-chan. Yeah, so wholesome I'm getting cavities. Yes, definitely. It was very, very wholesome. But for the Uzaki-chan, it wasn't as wholesome. This one you see, we're going to give it a D tier. This one was terrible. This one was garbage. But I will give it its flowers. It was funny. But we're counting it, right? Keep this in mind. This is Christmas romance specials. Okay, so there has to be a romance there. For Uzaki, there was like no romance, and I'll explain why. But it was Christmas. So for the Usaki one, also we have Jens over here. Jens, what's good, man? Merry Christmas. What does 8 mean? It's like an 8 out of 10? Oh, S tier. Nah, it's not S. Is that an S? No. Uzaki-chan, not an S tier in terms of the Christmas one. Also, Hefe says, I like this series. I do too. Like I said, I really like Uzaki. Uzaki was like one of the first romance mangas that I had like physically. And it's funny too. Do I have Uzaki here? I think I may or may not have an Uzaki manga here. Okay, I have it at the other place. I have Uzaki one at the other place. So Uzaki, if you don't know, if you get the manga cover over here, right? Pretend this GTO is Uzaki, right? Let me bring it in frame. So if you get the Uzaki one, there is literally cardboard cut out of her chest, and I guess backside, right? You can literally feel it. Like they have. It sounds sus or weird. It's cool though. It's cool. it like I said, the cardboard sticks out, so it's like you're feeling it, right? It's funny. It's funny for you Uzaki fans. I hate being broke. Damn, yeah, the Uzaki one will make you broke. You would rank Uzaki an A or a B? Nah, I wouldn't. See, for this one, not so much. Okay, but let me explain. For Uzaki, we have her coming out on chapter 13, right? It's relatively early on. So it's Christmas Eve, and Uzaki, we call her Hana, right? So for majority of the show, you call her Hana or Hannah. So Hannah finds a way to spend Christmas Eve with Sakurai at her home. Okay. She goes to the coffee shop where they work and invites him to a dinner at her place with her family. So this will be the first time, right, that Sakurai will be spending dinner with Uzaki's father. Because every time he comes in, Uzaki's father isn't there. But, her sister is there. Her mom is there. Which, funny enough, Hannah's mom, right, Uzaki's mom, she thinks the entire time that Sakurai is always hitting on her when he's talking about anything else in the world, right? He's talking about Uzaki or he's talking about like working out, but the mom always thinks he's flirting with her, which it's just a funny gag within the show. But inviting him to this dinner with her family, Uzaki's father actually works out with Sakurai. So these two actually know each other, okay? They know each other, but both are unaware of each other's presence in terms of Uzaki's life. So Sakurai has said, "Oh, I really like this girl." When they're at the gym, right? They're gymming, you're pumping iron and whatnot. You're getting your reps in. He's like, "Oh, I like this girl, but I don't have to go after her." And then, Uzaki's father is like, "Oh, you got to do X, Y, and Z, right?" And both are unaware that Uzaki's in the picture in both their lives. So going past that, she says that her boyfriend, they're not together yet, but someone she likes, is coming over to their place. So she alerts the family. She alerts the father. The father's looking forward to meeting this dude, right? Now, as soon as, Sakurai walks in over here, you can see the father's reaction as he realizes he knows this man. He knows exactly who he is. And there's more reactions there. They're honestly hilarious, but this is one of my favorite ones because both of them are in frame. And this man is straight pissed. He is pissed that this is the guy who's, been after his daughter. Also, no one says Merry Christmas, Familia. Merry Christmas to you. Yeah, can we wish no one a Merry Christmas? I hope you've been doing well, man. How was your Christmas? That's one of the first anime and manga I've read. I was mentioning that too for me as well. Uzaki-chan was one of the first mangas that I actually copped like in person. Like, not that I got like secondhand or anything, that I bought new on it was at Barnes and Noble. I got it in person. One of my favorite ones too. I don't have it on me. It's somewhere around. Yeah, I think it's in the other place. But yeah, Uzaki. Yeah, those chapters are too short for me not to binge the series. Yeah, they're way too short. But going on, into the series. After finding out, that it was a Sakurai, the father, he's still pissed. They end up spending the rest of the evening, awkwardly, the entire family, right? Because Uzaki's father, or Hana's father, his name is Fujino. He's just mad dogging Sakurai the entire time. He's just like staring him down. And yeah, like I said, some of the faces are just absolutely hilarious. But at the end of the night, both of them, they start drinking together. They kind of brush their differences. The father's still pissed off, right? He just doesn't want anyone touching Hana, but he's like, okay, I get it. And Uzaki, she doesn't really care what happens, what goes down during this. They have their dinner together. She kind of flirts a little with Sakurai, and Sakurai tries to do so, but the father of Fujino, he's still pissed off. And that's the end of the chapter. And as you can see, right, there wasn't really much romance. It was more comedy. You had Christmas theme going on in there. It was there was more to be done during the Christmas chapter, right? And that wasn't it. But like I said, it was funny. I like Uzaki-chan. It was a nice kind of gag chapter. Great reveal too, because these two, they've been talking about each other and Uzaki the entire time without knowing. So eventually, they got to meet. So it's a D. It's a D in terms of romance, but it was a fun Christmas chapter. So Hefe says over here, Merry Christmas, C-Rax. Yeah, let's all wish each other Merry Christmas. I'm glad the whole Familia is here and no one. I can see why it was mid from the description. Yeah, so I hate to give Uzaki a D, man, but she got the big D over here at the very bottom. You can see this time we don't have like Fs because there's not really a failure. I mean, you can either have like average, above average, stellar, or very good over here, and then like stellar series, you know what I mean? I'm totally not biased with Nagatoro. Okay, so on to the next chapter. We have Hokkaido Gals. Hokkaido Gals, great series. Just ended too. It's fresh. It's very fresh. Also, let's move this over here. Don't mind this, Familia. Let's move this to the bottom. So Hokkaido Gals, very good series. Like I said, just ended. It's had its ups and downs, but I quite enjoyed it. And this one, we'd have to throw it in a nice, A tier as well. A lot of things are getting A tiers here because they're getting it right. Now with the Hokkaido Gals one, we're doing it a little different because I'm going to give the description of Manami and kind of her journey going through, because you kind of need some backgrounds for those of you who don't know Hokkaido Gals. Also over here we have no one saying, what are all the mangas ranked so far? I just joined. Oh, okay, so I didn't go through it. Let me go through it while we're here too. Gave Uzaki the D. Yeah. Are you Rey Mysterious? No, gents. No. We're changing up the mask, but Rey Mysterio inspired, and yeah, it's pretty good. Oh, yo, Mr. Ovs, feeling that Christmas spirit. Gifted 5 members. Whoa, we have it over here. Kuroyama has become a member. So wow. Thank you very much, Mr. Ovs. You're the GOAT, man. Thank you. So all of you have just become members. Wow. Mr. Ovs, Merry Christmas, bro. Thank you. How you been, bro? Are you just stalking us in chat? That's cool. Wow. Okay. So Familia, it is truly Hefe over here sitting. I'm sorry about that, Hefe. We'll have more gifted chat subs in the future. It is a Christmas miracle. It is all of you have become super family men and women, and welcome to La Familia membership. Okay. That's amazing. Thank you. So going back to it, right? Wow, that's dope. Merry Christmas. Okay, I was about to describe, right, the mangas that we've done so far until we were rudely interrupted by some gifted members. Don't mind my membership, I can't wait. Yeah. In the future. So, at S tier, we have Nagatoro. Doing what she does best, right? She's always S tier. Then we have Dangers in My Heart as also an S tier. These are 2 stellar Christmas manga specials. In A tier, we have over here the Pseudo Harem. We have Hokkaido Gals, Kimino Todowa. We also have Teasing Master Takagi-san. And then at B tier, Komi Can't Communicate. So it was all right. And then at the fat D, we have Uzaki. So that's a little rough, but it is what it is. Okay. Also, when it comes to series like this, I don't know if it's just a fantasy addict, but you couldn't see myself getting to a series like this. I don't know. I don't know if it's really like a fantasy aspect. It could be just be, not your cup of tea. So it is what it is, but I think I really enjoyed this one. This is like probably one of my top ones. So Hokkaido Gals, like I said, that's an A. And then jumping right into the story, we have over here Manami helps Tsubasa's family, see how happy he is in Hokkaido. He's moved into town, and he fits right in with their family too. But in their path to romance, right? In their rocky path to romance, there's a bunch of misunderstandings, and Tsubasa tries to ask her out, but he thinks that he's going to be turned down, leading to like an awkward silence going on between them. But Manami later rejects someone else who asked her out, admitting that she has feelings for Tsubasa. But there's a bunch of mix-ups that always happen here. So in another mix-up, he makes her think he's with someone else, right? That it wasn't on purpose, but it was there. And so still they're hanging out together, buying matching scarves, and even he thanks Manami's sister, her little sister, studying together, even falling asleep like on cell phone calls. So it's like they're pretty much together. It feels like they're together in the series. And Tsubasa, he wins over Manami's dad, who's thrilled about him, sees him like a son. And with the help of friends and clearing up all the confusion that they've had in the past, with all these misunderstandings that we truly love, there comes a magical night where, it's on Christmas and Manami's birthday, and she asks out Tsubasa to be her boyfriend. And so he says yes, and they end up sharing their first kiss there, and the series just goes uphill from there, and they make it official. So one of my favorite moments, and that's just straight up an A. So I think that was great, man. I think it deserves the A. Could have possibly slid into an S, but I think it's pretty good. It took a while. I'm saying the Christmas one because it took a while to get there. On to the next one over here. We have The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten. Now this one is fun. Don't mind this, Familia. Don't mind that. We're scrolling this all the way to the bottom. The Angel Next Door Spoils Me Rotten is it's a cool series. It's a very cool series. We spoke about it on videos in the past, but this one is on episode 4, so it's very, very recent. Also, Pasea says W. Is that how you say it, Pasea? Is it that? But W, yes. It is very nice too. Yeah, it is nice, Hefe. Okay, so on episode 4 of this, Amane, Mahiru, Itsuki, and Chitose gather at Amane's place, where Itsuki cheeses Amane about not having feelings for Mihiru, whom nicknames, the angel and his wife in training. So both Amane and Mihiru deny any, romantic involvement. I probably should have had a chapter with both of them on there, but it's all right. You just need to see her. And so after this, after denying any romantic involvement, Amane requests that the conversation stays private. Okay. So it's like, oh, there might be something going on here. Yes. No one. It is a good anime too. I've heard it is very good. I've seen some of the animation. It looks tight. So Chitose, after overstepping Miharu's personal space with, compliments, apologizes. And so they become friends. They discuss Miharu's cooking hobby, which she shares with Chitose, and Miharu serves beef stew that she made. And during the cleanup, Amane learns about her cooking from her caretaker, and they plan to spend the next day eating lunch and playing video games together. So it's kind of like a little date going on there. It's very fun. Now, when gaming, Miharu struggles to win a racing game with Amane's help. So, they're already showing attraction to each other. They then exchange Christmas gifts during that time, so they're spending it together. and Amane gives Miharu a key case for his apartment key. And she gives him a scarf. Also, you can see there's kind of a going trend where they always are gifting scarves. I wonder what that means. I didn't honestly catch onto that until right now. So I wonder in the future, I need to look into that. What do the scarves mean? Is it like warmth, comfort? Does it stand for something? Okay, so after getting gifted the scarf, they share a moment on the balcony together where Miharu gets cold and Amane offers his jackets. The morning after, Miharu seems sick but denies it until Amane checks and confirms that she has a minor fever. So it's always the good old, fever episode. He insists she rests in his room, and the next day, although still recovering, Miharu feels better. And Amane stays with her until she sleeps, internally admitting that Miharu is bad for his heart. So, very cute, very wholesome. I applaud that one. It was very good anime. So, it's a cute little episode. They got to spend some time together. They were able to admit the feelings. That one right there, I would give that like a B. It's B. It was nice. It was nice. The misunderstandings weren't there, but they were kind of being weird about it at the beginning, but it's cute. So moving on, we're slowly getting to the one at the bottom, right? That's the one I'm looking forward to. School Days. I want to get to that already. So for that right there, we have did I skip this one? Oh no, I have Angel Next Door. Okay. So over here, we have our favorite one. We have School Days. So we're gonna jump right into that one. Actually, I've been waiting for this all night. The Nice Boat ending. Nice Boat is coming. So, School Days. I think we all know School Days, right? So, towards the end of the series for School Days, Sakurai finds that Makoto has been essentially, cheating on her, which she overlooked it. So she was kind of like, she knew he was doing it, but she didn't go through or make anything rash about it, because she was already upset that Setsuna is moving to Paris. Now things only get worse, so she thinks that she might be, pregnant with like his kid. But Makoto, he won't own up to it, causing her relationship to fall apart while cooking at his apartment. Makoto sneaks off to be with Kotonoha and rudely hangs up on Senkai when she calls, over the phone. Now seeing them together at Makoto's place sends Senkai into an emotional spiral. And so I have the Nice Boat ending right here, right? But let me show you, if y'all haven't seen School Days. School Days anime. Not anime explained. Just anime. I'm explaining to you right now. Okay, let me make sure my safe search is on too. This is School Days, right? Crazy, gore. It goes downhill quickly. Okay, so this is School Days. So after being sent down an emotional spiral, okay, Sekai, she essentially the following day, goes there. Makoto pressures Sekai to lose, the child. So she doesn't want her to have the child. And so when she sees her lovingly prepared a dinner from the night before had been tossed out, because she did make food the night before, it was the last straw for her. So she lures Makoto with a text and fatally, and I mean fatally, takes him out. Okay, so we have some crazy, very crazy over here. So after taking him out, she hops on the rooftop with Kotono confronting her, believing Sekai's pregnancy was just a ploy for attention. And in a brutal encounter, Kotona takes out Senkai and goes off on a boat, a very nice boat. And so that is the greatest That is the greatest Christmas ending you could have seen in terms of anime and manga, right? Who doesn't like that? Yeah, S tier. S tier right there. Yeah, no one says School Days is one of those worst stories ever created, but also, no one, the most best. Revan says, oh boy, yeah. FS says, lol, yeah. S tier, definitely. It's got a crazy plot, too. Ramen X, yo, what's up? Ramen, Merry Christmas, man. Welcome. Welcome to La Familia. Welcome to the chat. We're just going over this tier list. And so, like I said, School Days, you know, you would think, right? That'd be a D tier. You know, your night is ruined. You know what I mean? You got taken out by one of the loves of your life. No, man, that's the most romantic thing, right? Is hatred. Because if you take love and you take hatred, right? It's the same side of the coin. So her taking him out, right? That's probably the most romantic thing you can do on some sort of scale. So S tier romance manga. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. So Familia, that so far has concluded the manga tier list right here. So we had them all, and yeah, that is it for the tier list. Now, I did want to bring up, since it's Christmas too, we have some fun news. Is that over here? I have something special for you. Don't mind this photo too. This photo is just, it's another one of Angel Next Door. Yeah, Angel Next Door spoils me rotten. Whoops. We have Sanda. The Christmas story. It's literally just based in Christmas. The MC got to be the dumbest one so far. Yeah, no, I gotta agree with you, Revens. The MC wasn't the smartest one there. But Sanda is a new, you could say new story. It's by the creator of Beastars. And essentially, right, we're getting this story next year in 2025. And so the creator of Beastars, also, if you don't know, the daughter of Baki creator, her name is Paru Itagaki, right? They're both related. Crazy world. But Paru Itagaki, not only is she going to be getting this animated in the next year, right? Because it's a manga at the moment, but she's also getting Beastars, the final season, animated next year too. So not only is she going to have her manga, you know, or both series animated for two of them in the same season or the same year, but they're going to be different seasons, because I believe the Beastars ones comes out in summer, and then her Sanda one comes out in the winter fall era time. So back to back. Wow. You know, congrats to her. But this story is quite unique because, you know, we got Santa Claus at the very front, and we got, you know, this crazy girl. You know, she got some dynamite strapped to her. It's let me go through it real quick, Familia. I want to drop this on you. This is the bonus chapter. So, yo, I didn't know Beastars was gonna get another season. Yeah, Beastars is getting another season. Also, Chase Rinhart. How's it going, Chase? How you been? Merry Christmas. Welcome to La Familia here. Let me know how you've been doing this fine day. So right over here, in 2080, Japan has some wild changes. You know, think about government matchmaking. You know what I mean? You have your government issued girlfriend and boyfriend. You have extreme plastic surgeries, medical tech that's out of this world. Also, Chase says good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad to hear everything's good, Chase. Thank you for being here. Medical tech that's out of the world. And Sanda Katsushige still is a bit of a kid at heart despite hitting puberty. She's just your average middle schooler. I'm sorry, I misspoke. He's just your average middle schooler until his classmate, Fuyamura, puts him in a life or death scenario. Suddenly, Sanda finds out that he can morph into a muscular, mature version of Santa Claus, which is like, like what? Like I was thrown off when I first read that too. So he can transform into a muscular Santa Claus. Now he's diving headfirst into the mess of mysteries at his school, trying to rescue his classmates in true Santa fashion. all while unraveling the enigma of his supposedly deceased friend. Oh no. One of the, yeah, it's one of the low birth rate stories. Sure. We can call it that. And, Sanda is here. He's here to save the day. He's back, incarnate. So not only is this getting animated next year, right? We spoke about that. And it's getting B-Stars. We're getting B-Stars. But this anime is going to be done by Science Saru. Does Science Saru ring any bells, Familia? Is there a recent hit series that came out that's also by Science Saru? Oh, yeah. Dandadan. Yeah, so same studio that did Dandadan, Science Saru, is also going to be doing Sanda. Why they're going to be doing it or how the quality is going to be, I think, it's up in the air right now. I think they're going to do a good job. But it's crazy how they were able to get, Science Saru to do this. So, yeah, Dandadan and Sanda. Crazy stories. Absolutely insane. That might be the new meta for them. It's just to do those insane stories. Kind of like how Mappa always does, or Mappa. Like the, yeah, cue the opening for Dandadan. Yeah, kind of how like Mappa does like these crazy animated, kind of like shonen stories. Science Saru might be doing just insane stories in general. This is kind of a wild story. So that is essentially it, Familia, for the tier list, for the news. We can kind of just like relax right now. We can sit back. We're only an hour in today. I wanted to just spend Christmas Eve here. I wanted to actually check out some other news too. Jujutsu Kaisen is gonna, hold on, let me bring this up here. Jujutsu Kaisen is getting bonus chapters. So you thought it ended, right? You thought it was over, but we're gonna be getting more chapters of Jujutsu Kaisen. So we're gonna be getting an epilogue of the series. Where is it? Special bonus chapter. Jujutsu Kaisen epilogue chapter. So we got an epilogue chapter over here. As you can see, it was released with the final volume. So it is truly the year of the epilogue, because we're just getting, every series is getting an epilogue. Oshi no Ko got an epilogue. What is it? Hokkaido Gals got an epilogue. Nagatoro got an epilogue. What series am I missing? Who else recently ended and got an epilogue? There was another. Oh, My Hero Academia got an epilogue. This is the year of the epilogues. It seems like the writers, right? Not only do they, they finish their story, right? But it seems like they try to kind of take everything back in terms of rewriting the ending. It doesn't seem like they're satisfied with some of the endings, because most of these series that we're listing out, right, they all had some sort of controversial ending, right? Especially Jujutsu Kaisen. I mean, I think I saw a lot of people complaining about that one and the My Hero Academia one. So who knows what's going on there. But I think it feels like it's kind of tacked on at the end, right? It's like the author, oh man, the series, it was having a lot of people, talk about the ending. A lot weren't satisfied. So here's a bonus chapter. Here's a bonus epilogue. Ended on a high notes, on a good notes. Yeah, it was interesting seeing all that going down. But I haven't actually read it yet. I will be doing a video on this, but not only that, I'm also going to be doing a video on just it being the year of the epilogues, because my God, have we had so many just this year? I don't think we really had any highlighted last year from what I can recall. Yeah, see, we even get one. Okay, so apparently there's individual ones. Okay, like I said, I haven't read the epilogue bonus Jujutsu Kaisen chapters, so it's 16 pages. So it seems like it goes through like different stories of people. So it seems like we have Yuji, Sakuna. We already said Yuji, but Ozawa's. We also have Nobara's, Panda, and that's about it. They fit that all into 16 chapters, which is interesting. I'm sure they threw in a Gojo one there too. But yeah, it's just like, why? I understand why they would do that, but come on, be satisfied with your ending, right? Write it off, or just make your story long and then end it how you want it to end. So that was extremely, extremely big news. I'm going to be dropping that later. I'm also going to be dropping the Sanda manga later, talking more about it, because this one is just funny. This one is funny, and at the same time, it's a bit out there. I like Beastars a lot. I like the art style here too, and I'm excited to see what other people have to say about it. But Familia, what are your thoughts about the tier list? Do you agree with the tier list? Do you disagree with the tier list? Let me know. I thought it's sat perfectly fine. Very sad that Uzaki was at the bottom, but it is what it is. It is what it is. But yeah, we're gonna also, while you get those thoughts out there, I got a little surprise over here, Familia. Let me move this over here. Let me make myself a little bigger. I'm gonna move chat up a little more. We're gonna be doing this right over here. So Familia, look at this. We have a Christmas present. Who is this Christmas present from, you ask? Well, this is from... What's in here? Can you hear the shake? You hear the little shake in there? This Christmas present is from good old Rax, who's in chat. Thank you, Rax. Thank you, Rax, and Merry Christmas. I have your present here, bro. I'll give it to you next time. So we have it over here. I'm going to block the name. Yeah, we got the box. Let's do a little opening. Let's see what we got in here. Oh. It's kind of medium size. Oh. Oh, crap. Oh, man. This is tight. Look at this. It's a WWE belt. Hold on. It doubles as a fanny pack, too. Look at this. It's a fanny pack. I can sling it over. Let me take off these headphones. I took off my Christmas hat, too. It's a WWE pack that we can throw over our head. Right over here. Oh, we can wear this on stream. Can I? Hold on. I'm put it right over here. All right. This works. This absolutely works. Look at this. Oh yeah. I got it right up here. It's kind of bright right now. Let me back up a little bit. I gotta like stand up. This is nice. Thank you, Rax. This is cool. And Igloo. Oh, this doubles as a cooler too. Wait, I can put drinks in here, Familia. Look at this. I don't know if you can see the inside. Wait, let me. It's kind of a weird angle. So I have a drink right here too. Look, we can be on stream, right, Familia? We can be on stream. I can be, having my Sailor Moon right over here. My Sailor Moon drink. Drop it right inside. And then also get like one of my muscle shakes. What did I join back to? We did a Christmas unboxing. So I got this WWE belt over here. Look at this. So it's a fanny pack, and then you can also throw drinks in there. So it's like a cooler too. So I can just wear this on stream, Familia. All right, this thing is amazing. Thank you very much, Rax. We can also hang it up over here. But yeah, Hefe, that's what you joined to. So here we go. We'll just rock this all stream like this. Let me throw my hat on. In Christmas spirit. Oh, that's pretty good. Yes, sir. But Familia, Merry Christmas. Thank you all for coming out. Mr. Ovs, thank you for the gifted subs to everyone out there. Yeah, W-Rax too. W-Rax in the chat. It's been a fantastic Christmas. I mean, thank you all for coming out. The tier list was absolutely fun to do. We're going to be doing more. Last week we said that we were going to do one. We were a little late with it, but it is what it is. It's been a busy holiday. So Familia, again, let's wish each other, some Merry Christmases, spend time with your family, spend time with your friends, be thankful for a lot of things that you have. And I'm very thankful for you all, Familia. With that being said, though, make sure to like the stream. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Now you can become a member. You know, those of you who didn't become members, sorry about that. You can become a member for only $5 a month. We'll have exclusive contents on there. We'll also have live stream only times for certain members. That being said, though, we'll keep you all posted. Ramen, thank you for coming out. Merry Christmas, Ramen. Eds, you were in the chat the whole time, Eds. Merry Christmas, Familia. Merry Christmas, Eds. I hope it was doing great. It was well for you. I hope it was amazing. Revens, Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. Yes, my filthy animals. Hefe, hope you're all doing well this new year. We're doing a New Year stream too, so I'll look forward to that. We'll be streaming tomorrow, regular time. Yesterday, I wasn't able to stream, getting some things together, last minute shopping. You know how it is, but that being said, Familia, thank you all for coming out. Until tomorrow, you know, have a good one, and adios, la familia. Oh, you just joined, Eds. Oh, no. Well, catch us tomorrow earlier. And we'll be around, same time. But, familia, adios, and Merry Christmas to you all. Ho, ho, ho. All right, how do I throw this on? Come on, familia.